Hello and welcome back to Endless Legend 2. We are continuing on with the last lords today as we sort of enter into the mid-game, turn 115. When we last left off, we were basically expanding out our cities and trying to connect everything up and get access to some of the missing materials that we still need. Our armies are good enough that we're starting to also clear out subterranean shrines, which has been fantastic for loot. I'm seeing we have an underground citadel up here as well, along with our big army down here, one of our big armies down here. We ended on an intern. Why don't we just start today off by beginning on an intern? And then we can actually see where we are. So we have our monkey man down here, who really feels like he is meant to have this guy with him. The Bloodmaster or the Dreadlord. We're just going to give him a Bloodmaster because I can't really afford the other guys yet. He's going to come down, join these guys in. We're going to just wipe out these bugs if and we can. And this army is going to just start moving on citadels, I believe. Maybe clearing out some more of these Ochling nests. No reason not to. I do feel like this game has a very good, hey, you have unresolved task button. Is anime art? I mean, I think so. Certainly, one could argue it. Studio Ghibli would say yes. We have the resources in question. Look what it produced. Brilliant. Another Califition stone. This is the strength stone. Now, I don't know who, if we even have a lord that we really want to equip that with. I guess it would be this guy. But he has the intuition stone, so we might just hold on to that might stone for now. Come up, wipe this thing out. Get rid of them bugs. We'll get you to move on this citadel. And honestly, we might as well seize it. This one should be pretty easy. 2,000 versus 781. I'm kind of shocked that you can't auto-resolve these. Scythe ants. Ranged units. Oh, it just counts as a forest. All right, well, we might as well get right up into it. I feel like these guys get, when attacking a unit adjacent to 2 friendly units, that's the boss, guys. So the real question is, do I bring you back here? I think the answer to that is probably yes. This guy can't quite get up firm enough. So let's hit those archers. We give terror to everything around us. And then I tell you what, do we want to... Yeah, let's do... the glaive is actually... The power slash is doing quite a bit of damage now as well. This guy's wounded. It's perfect. You're in defensive stance. You're in defensive stance. My flyboy is probably going to get donked up a little bit, but he's also very chunky. Oh, honestly, all of our guys are very chunky at this point. Big AoE hits. Give me damn heals. We'll hit that guy and then kill him. I should have actually moved you over. But, well, what's done is done. No kill. Shocking. But also, no real damage. We got ourselves a club. Boom. Some armor. A great battle and a great victory. I see you are no weakling. He's happy that I've cleared a fortress. That's interesting. Now, who needs armor? Maybe you. This is 1 resilience, 1 determination, 8 and 45 with defensive expert 1. It's exactly the same. I feel like that fits him a little bit more visually, so we'll do that and we'll do that. I don't know how to sell items. You know, there is this 50 here, but it doesn't seem like you can actually click it. I'm curious to figure that one out. Carry on, good morning. Hello, hello. You have to find any anime I enjoy. It's mostly the humor, which you find incredibly cringe, the kind of thing I'd expect to hear in primary school. A lot of times they can have that, yeah. It does really depend a lot. Are we making... You're connected there. You're going to connect there. You're connecting here. Honestly, this might as well be a city. We found an old battlefield curiosity. We'll make some more pops here. We're basically surrounded by science on all sides. These guys just make us cash. I'd like to get access to maybe some of these workshops up here, as well as that gourd bush. Probably want to wipe out that rift as well. Well, you know what? I'm just going to start with communal housing. I'm going to build that Lord's Estate so we can get some extra people. Grab a few more populations. You're going to be maybe a soul repository? And then I can build a workshop after. That works for me. There's only one more group of these Oshlings who are left, so I think I'll probably just go up and wipe them out before we do anything else with that team. This city over here has recently built... I want to say that keep. Green Scions. 3 and 2. You know what? Grab a few of those population. Dust consumption, -4. Can we round up a few of those as well? We could. But I don't think I want to push that quite yet. So what do we have? We do have anomalies here and here. So a science location there would be really nice. So a little bit difficult to get to. Interpretation to keep. I am curious, like, do we have this captured? It does look like it is the case. So our scribes do give us a bunch of extra science. Golden scribs, dust loads. You know what, man? I'm just gonna make a merchant house. Nice and easy. We are wiping out this Doom Wraith. Which, I'll take the instant fight there. And then we can work on our Fruitful Alliance some more. Remember trying one anime that was on Netflix? The first episode had a joke that the main character working out another character was a woman, which he basically did by groping her. Yeah, that's definitely like the cringy side of anime. There's no doubt about that. Some of it is very, very brutal. But there is good anime, and there is anime that has like good jokes and good humor, and also it often makes fun of that sort of trope within anime and just saying like how cringy it is. So can't remember any of the titles. Yeah, It all kind of depends on what you want to watch. I was thinking I'm just like blocking all the dialogue here, and I guess I blocked all the dialogue yesterday as well. The Doom Wraith is defeated. Our way to the lab. The necropsy will begin shortly. +3 intuition necklace with reinforcing mist. 20% health. Burning the midnight oil in the bowels of the lab in dawnbreak, Leofric and Archimedes barely slept as they delve into the mysteries of dust and the Lord's constitution. Late one night, the consul pays the pair a visit, desperate for news of progress into the Lord's affliction. Are we any closer? I don't want to be monsters any longer, Leofric. Some Syodans stare at me with such utter hatred. We do our best, but right now we are what we are. Still preying on the powerless then. The hate runs so deep that it warps their minds. They accuse me of false acts from our earliest days on this world. Our nature is cruel. We cannot be blamed. There is some good news. Duke Palazzo, the lord whose soul vessel was damaged in the Lord's archive, can now be resurrected, provided we secure the requisite materials. Have at least 20 glass steel for 5 turns. And we'll get a flying hero. Ooh. Flying heroes are definitely very good. Now, am I making glass steel anywhere? Down here, yeah. This is also a city. You have to attach to Consul's Landing. And you're going to become your own city, but you actually don't have the points yet. You're going to attach there. You're going to attach probably there. We have to build another city over here. So that victory is complete in the meantime. Can heal these dweebs up. Population. Oh, you guys need monkeys. Now we have lots of monkeys. I do have a rebellion I have to deal with, though. But that's okay. We'll deal with that in a second. This is something I'm kind of realizing is causing rebellions in order to give you fights is actually sort of key. I'm going to repacify that village as well. Because that's how you sort of get the early experience your armies need. So these guys are probably good to take out this underground citadel.
Let's see.
Refuse. Ooh, glass steel though. No.
Unwise.
I don't want to give them the map because they don't know what's down here. And I've been enjoying that fact. Easy win here for a dagger. And another level up on this homie. Now, you're wearing the might gem. You did get all those might points. So what do we do with you next? Do you want to start sieging? Damage per intuition. I feel like you have like all this resilience. Movement points. When attacking minor factions, do extra damage. Gaining experience based on intuition. Adds 4 damage, adds 2 extra damage per might. That would be pretty good. This is also a ton of extra health. Why don't we give him the damage though? Pile driver. And that's the intuition item. Which I want to say... Right, this guy has the exalted intuition. This guy has the one that just gives him 1 extra movement point. Whoops. So easy to back out accidentally here. I think let's give this guy Vein of the Noble. Add extra health. Yeah, I don't think it's too much of a matter here. We'll give it to you. Save that might gem for somebody else. All right. Monkey. Mighty Ranger. Where did you get that from? Oh, you got that from attacking that village. Yeah, okay. Where did that army just go, though? Was there not an army in there we had to be concerned about? All right, well, I tell you what, I'm going to have this guy then go build a camp up here so we can lock this down as well. Frerin, very good anime. Very, very good, yeah. Jujutsu Kaisen, Kaiju number 8. Number 8 is very fun. I really like that one as well, yeah. A lot of the mature animes are a bit too dark. Yeah. Yeah, they do tend to sway into the grimdark pretty quickly, so... Quite fed up with beach specials. They gotta have one. Every anime has to have one beach special, but it shouldn't really have any more than one. That's my firm belief as well. Feel like there's crazy hype around No Man's Sky right now. It's No Man's Sky did a really good bounce back, and they just keep putting out more and more updates. So generally, yes. So like most people would say, like No Man's Sky is in very good shape and is very fun. We have really good fortifications, so we get a free Harper unit. Excellent. I think that goes into this guy's army. It did. So he's got 2 elite Harpers. Love that for us. We're going to seize this location and get another camp. I think. Feels like the right idea. We're gonna go hit them. This is my tank baron. Grants extra shields. You can get in here. You can get in here, which probably means I can get you in here. Let's kill them. Or, I guess, almost kill them. Range of 1. You're not doing a lot of damage if you hit something. Let's try this out. Okay, we have a bit of high ground here as well, which is nice. I think I'll have him kill them, and then honestly, I might just focus all of you on him. These guys are all terrorized right now. Poor monkey's taking some beatings. So close. This is the most slugfest of a fight we've had thus far. Ooh, big hit there. Man. The Bloodmaster here basically didn't take any damage in this fight. Despite the fact that he was tanking multiple people. This guy also does life from death. Yeah, he just does... He heals just based on doing damage. That's so nice. A rare translocation device allows us to teleport. A rare bow. A rare mace. And a Shadow Blessed amulet with exalted determination. Ooh. Ooh. Your intuition. You are might. Your determination. So if I gave you that, that would give you 6 determination, which would then give you 2 of every other stat. Yeah, we're going to do that, buddy. That's so good. Those items are incredible, man. I think I'll also give them the teleportation item. Look at all these rare bows I have. It's absolutely absurd. My kingdom for an archer. What I would give for such a thing. So this is actually also going to become a city. Yeah. Oh, maybe I don't need a chew. I guess it depends. If I make a chew, I could link that down to Mumgua. But I could also just link these two instead. And then link these two. TBH. I think that's the better idea. Another city. We found some battlefield curiosities. This is basically a foundation with nothing on it. Okay. We'll build a communal habitat here then. So I can grab that anomaly. Build some science next to the anomaly. I definitely want to get like a workshop going here. So let's grab one of you. And I think maybe a soul repository there. And then there's some good dust locations down this way, so we can kind of expand out into that direction as well. Here works. You're a soul repository. Should you be... You know what? Actually, you should be a trading post, probably. No, we'll go soul repository. I'll put a trading post up there. And then we'll just fight these guys down. They become solved right away. All right. Now, where are you going? I still have a rift here I need to close. You're going to go for that. I also have like a bunch of hostile groups. You know what? Maybe we should just like beat these guys up and see if we can keep leveling up this army, because this army is really good. These guys could use a soul repository. A soul suppository. Anomalies don't count as districts. You're a lab. You're an advanced works. You're a communal habitation. Well, it would go well there. You're a glass steel mine. I guess let's just build a Lord's Estate for you right now. See how it goes. I'd say a good one. Jujutsu knows how to balance, so it's not cringe. At least that's your opinion. Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen is like pretty good in terms of its balance. I mean, I do find like I certainly understand the humor thing. I liked Chainsaw Man, but I found that the humor was so bad in it and so juvenile that I was like, I can't keep watching this show. Even though it was like absolutely the type of show that I would like to watch. So, Alex, hello, good morning. Both titles feel quite relaxing. Yeah, that's the thing also is like some people, I typically like watching anime that's just like cool fight scenes. Like that's really my style of anime. But some people are like, oh, I just want slice of life, for example. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just a different vibe. Now, if you're a works, you're a trading post, you're an anomaly, you're a district. Could I say build more housing? Guess I can also build more of those Lord's tiles or whatever they're called. Could also put another lab down there if I wanted. This is a huge city right now. Oh, we got more tech. How fun. So that was the improvement, the Night Watch and the Soul Repository, I think. Trader tiles. Pave roads cost less to cross. +2 science on trading posts. +50 dust on quarries. Fish farms. +5 dust on river if active monsoon. Industry cost for forum. Parade stands. Lower approval for pops on scribes, but scribes generate more influence. +3 approval on approvals. And a commander's table. Approval for pop on scribe, -1 influence per pop on scribe. Does this mean exclusive? Only one can be unlocked. Interesting. You know what? I'm actually going to go for the specialization options for the minor factions, because right now we're using a lot of them. City crisis. What's going on here? Mutinous. Oh, you have no pops. Why is your approval rating so low? Approval penalty from overexpansion. Huh. I ain't sure how I feel about that. Here are works. Just gonna build like more workses out there. Does anything build approval? No, not really. Communal habitation, soul repository. Works. I need a trading post. I guess here. Then I can have some roads. And let's just build a keep there for now. Yeah, look at this. Now we actually have roads connecting our cities properly. Hell yeah. That's going to help a ton. I'm a big fan of that. You guys are ready to get Leeching Strike, but I don't know if I want to put it in this army. Console Guard, Merciless Knight. I guess you guys are already leveled up, eh? Okay. As are these guys, so maybe I do. You get a fancy new boy. These birds are all pacified. So if I could build a camp down here, it would be nice. Wait a turn, and we probably can. Then we're off to the races. I'm a big weeb, like too many bad animes. We are about to complete the worship victory condition. What is this one? Worship. Build 15 monuments to the lost. Possess 80 population of one different type. Research 6 technologies from the final era. What do you mean I'm about to complete this? It doesn't look like I'm about to complete this at all. I have 65 out of 80 there. I have no wonders. That must have been a glitch. Let's move you. Can't move there? Okay. Ooh, kidoki. Yeah, I'm going to do this because he's going to terror everyone around him. And then go for him. No, you can't actually hit him. He's up a cliff. So that makes my job pretty easy. Mac, hello. Playing one short campaign on Medieval 2 before you move rooms, and none of your assassins have any cognitive ability. What do we say? Shameful display? Wow, you do no damage here. Yeah, let's beat up this big guy. Base game, yep. Still hoping Medieval 2 gets the Rome 1 treatment and gets a remaster. I mean, I'm still hoping we just get a new Medieval game at this point. Feels really like we should. It's been a long time. Kill him so that we can heal. Oh, that guy is stuck down there. I can't get any way around to him, so. Minus 30. Oh, he's bleeding. Oh, he might actually die. Soul inspection. What is soul inspection? Recovers 3 health per extra resilience. Get him his kill. Try to keep this little monkey alive. He does not want to stay alive right now. I don't know if there's any way to heal his bleeding. So close. Hit him. What is this? This is another bow, a recurve bow. Blood of the Old Ones. Gives a bunch of shield and makes you rock hard. Okay. A war pick. And some really nice armor. Be the first to claim 15 territories plus 5 industry on all works districts. Damn. Does anybody have garbage armor? Yes, my tank does, actually. Your current thing gives you defense expert 1. This gives you defense expert 2 and inspires when defending. 15% damage. Okay, well that's a natural take for you. There's also a war pick here. But no, I still think this dust infused spine is the best item. I guess we can give him the blood of the old one. I still haven't encountered a single pet. Most of my guys are doing really well, though, in terms of gear. So this... You're attached to there. You're attached to there. You could attach there, but I feel like you're maybe the more reasonable one. So that's Devil's Reach. Daval's Reach. Ooh. And we found something special. You there, Holt! Don't you think you could sneak away? Show yourself. Why are you lurking around this rotten camp? Are you spying on us? I've got nothing to say. Last time I checked, it's no business of yours where I go. Then you know nothing about the large cache of fine materials hidden under spider-infested sleep rolls. They must be free for the taking. Funny place to find such riches. All right, my associates with the consortium and I may from time to time store deliveries here during transit. I was meant to pick up this shipment. Are you happy? I don't know what Aura Coral is, but let's take it. Very happy. Thank you for the information and good. Seemed like a reasonable deal for me. Can you guys build? Oh, these guys are not pacified. Huh. What's their quest? Quest. Nice patch of ground here, much as the ground can be nice anyway. Old Barrelor and me, we'd be flying and cooling our heels on lands, which reminds me, we're just about late for today's ride. Old Barrelor and me, we go up every day, no matter where the camp is. Been that way since we were pups. We'll do it till we find what we're looking for. Patrimony. Hush up, Barrelor. Can't be two places at once, so some of the tribe's businesses have to wait. But our people know how to do it. Tough folks, not afraid of a lean season. I can't remember the last healer's visit. Half the tribe got aches and pains. If you bring us some tonic, it ought to patch us up real quick. Bring the sick Koi and Ledrin units to full health. Huh? How do I do that? Oh, this guy. Stuff was just what we needed. Proud to call you a friend, but not too proud to say thanks for your trouble. Wow, that was the easiest quest imaginable. Great. We got a really nice flying unit now as well. An elite rider, maybe? Soon to be an elite rider. You guys have a bunch of monkeys. I guess let's bring that up to you. You're going down there. You also want to build a camp here, but you got to figure out where you're going to do it. I don't know that I've been that big of a rush for that. I'm going to have these guys explore down this way. Start dealing with the Daughters of Boar, probably. You can just farm against Gorogs. And then heal. All right, so console's landing. You guys recently got this weird expansion down here with the monkeys. I need that to be mined. And then you have 2 anomalies, so you also need science. You just build this merchant's house. I've got the keep. There's nothing really there. You've got those going. You know what? Well, I got to start looking at these improvements more often, I think. I'm always sort of looking to expand when really I should be looking to make more improvements. And let's swap out a little bit of that. You guys also need a house, that means. Okay. Run 1's fantastic, yep. Cheating English in their longbows. I mean, that's English, right? The English just cheat in every grand strategy game. The English were basically just cheating in real life is what I've learned about playing a lot of grand strategy games. We understood let people charge at us while we rain with arrows. Yeah. Well, they also understood big bow makes big damage. So they were not as good as a lot of people. Yeah. Longbow is a Victorianism where they just called bows at the time. Brits just made their bows a bit bigger than most others and had a lot of good yew trees. Yeah. I mean, there's a bunch of armies in, I think it's in China, slightly after like the Three Kingdoms. There was one army that was just like, what if we made our pole arms a foot longer than everybody else? Like everyone else has 6-foot pole arms. What if we had 7-foot pole arms? And then they were unbeatable. like they just won every war at that point because they would stab the person 1 foot before they could be stabbed. It was their entire strategy and it worked incredibly well for them. And I love that. I think it's hilarious. I don't know where this pelican is meant to go. I think he was meant to go in here. Yeah, he for sure was. This monkey wasn't meant to be here. So he's going to go on a long day's journey in the night. This guy's going to go exploring. Crimson Wing Runes adds 1 movement point to itself and all flying units of the army. Oh, that's pretty cool. Now, your special thing is intuition. So I'm just going to give you a point into that. I still need to make a camp up here in Zectrome. So maybe let's just send you up to do that in the meantime. I know it's a bit of a waste of your time, but Oh. Oh, there's some raiders down here we have to kill. Let's do that with them. And then we're just like stacking bank right now. Nice. So that's going, and we can actually send this guy down. Why did you do that? Like, I'm trying to send you directly into them. There is some weird, like, how we approach fight stuff that happens in this game that I find very bizarre, but I can have him explore those ancient runes as well. So you also need to make a camp. All right, I guess it's just going to be the most industrious camp imaginable. And then these monkeys are pacified? They are. So this guy also now needs to make a camp. $12 and $15, $12, $15, and 2. You know what? I'm just going to put it right there. An old battlefield curiosity, but discovered no rewards. This is going to attach to that city, but I need more influence for it. I'm finally kind of influence capping out again. You're going to get even more archers. I really need some, like, tanky units in the front of this army. So I'm going to just make him... You know what? This guy currently is, like, all different factions, so I'm going to give him some of these dudes. And then... Monkeys? Chance of rebellion is 90% for monkeys. How do I get you more approval? Approval on population on citizens. Night Watch. I can't spend this glass steel right now. I guess let's just do that garrison. These guys can only evolve into elite crushers. So I suppose we'll do that. Now you're a full army, ready to go do some brawling. The city is likewise ready to party. What a mess it is, though. What a crazy hectic city. Most of this is just foundations. We'll just build a works down there for now, I think. You know what? Really, I should probably be building, like, improvements here. Like, dust on population is a good one. Dust and science for trading posts is a really good one. Aha! Reach level 15 with a hero. That can't be right. These raiders will not trouble you again, Nidar. We caught the ringleaders on the rivers, and the last have scattered. Up on last lords. Send that in. Pacify all the Gorogs. Consult Ibana, you wake our most accomplished lord last. Were you afraid I'd make the others crap their breeches in shame? Did you want to give them a head start on bashing heads? Duke Palazzo, wonderful to have you back. Lucky the lords tell me the seas of this strange world are still falling and new lands reveal themselves with every tidefall. There's still plenty of fights to fight. Oh, I wonder, is this guy level 20? Despite research flourishing under the aspect's guiding hands, the burden of the Lord's curse lies heavily on Tayabana. They left Aroga to start fresh and leave behind the senseless feeding, but it seems they cannot escape their nature. How goes the research? Are we any closer? I don't know if we're closer. We learn things, but whether they will help with your curse, the curse might come at a price. We are knights. We want to be rid of the self-loathing, the stain on our honor. We can stomach a heavy price. We will see the price is paid. I know the feeling of self-loathing well, though. It led to my banishment. I speculated that my kind, the machine half at least, were once the instruments of the great civilizations that ruined this world. Servants of an evil empire. That didn't go down well. Without tangible evidence, I was ridiculed at first and then ostracized. When I wouldn't relent, they drove me into the wilds. Not hearing the chorus is the hardest part. I still carry the shame, but it burns less bright, and now I just want to know. The seas offer new opportunities, many secrets held in old places, more than just truths, things the lords might value. You have my gratitude. There is a site, I believe, where our old masters constructed the machines we once were. Nobody could be in any doubt as to our origins should it exist. We will gain an observer. Oh, cool. That's an Aspects cavalry. This guy is level 25. What the hell? Mighty Colossus heavy hitter. Miserly Wage Master. 50 dust upkeep on non-heroes. Critical determination. Dust infused shard. This would give us Dust Burst, which gives us shield, and 2 extra damage per intuition. This one would give us Slowed and Power Slash. This one would give us shield when we charge and Power Slash. And +1 movement. The least amount of damage. I think I'm going to give him that shard. This armor. We're definitely going to give him a Calificent Stone, because if he gets +1 might, then he gets +2 to every stat. You have this same, like, Death Blow ability. I mean, you have so many points here. Do extra damage. Let's give you Charge and Relentless Dash. Deathlier Blow. That's hilariously named. When eliminating a unit, add 3 max health per unit eliminated. Okay. I guess we'll give you the rating abilities. I'll give you an extra movement point. Extra damage per might. Deal damage equal to 50% of your max health. That's like 250 damage. That's a lot of damage for you. And then, like, why don't we do this? Do I want any of these other ones? Well, that's extra health per resilience. And I guess when recovering health in battle gives Inspired 1, because every time he kills something, he'll gain health. Wow, what an absolute chonk lord. I would like to build him an army of only flying units. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, let's do that. He's going to have the most broken army I can possibly build. Pikes were basically why Alexander the Great was successful. Yeah, right? Didn't archers also run out of ammo, so they did more damage with the hammers they picked up and basically clubbed the French knights to death at Agincourt? I'm not sure. I mean, a lot of our knowledge of that period is pretty murky. These guys can specialize again. I think we'll do that. Heal them all up. We're still waiting on this palanquin, which also needed those upgrade points. Whoops. Bone panpipes. When using an active skill, a pantanel joins the battle. Well, now that's an interesting item I haven't seen yet. It also gives you clan's protection. Now, the only problem is that, like, everybody has... This is a legendary item, 20% max health. I mean, I kind of want to give that to this guy because he would just get so much extra HP. It's really hard not to give these guys these, like, plus, you know, 6 levels of stats. One movement point to itself and all flying units in the army would also be pretty funny, though. I guess we'll just wait it out. See how that plays a little bit. You're going to have to just skip your turn. That needs us to attach to a city, but I don't have the influence for it yet. I don't know who these rebels are, but I guess let's go kill them. They don't seem like a lot of trouble. And I guess we've gotten the upgrade that allows us to pump up all these dudes. She is now no longer the strongest unit in her army. That's really funny. I could be wrong, but it looks like rebel armies have spawned on every single one of my cities. There are certainly a lot of them around. You guys need a fancy duke's house. That counts as a district. That counts as a district. This counts as a village, so I don't know if that does count as a district. Laboratory. Oh, that's an anomaly. Let's build one of those soul repositories. I am just going to grab like one more citizen here as well. This town also has rebels. Okay, so I think the problem is right now is just my approval is like I'm overexpanded, and so all my cities are rebelling constantly. But it's confusing because I don't know what I'm meant to be spending influence on if it's not overexpansion. Classic agent overexpansion. I can never really seem to help myself in any game that I play. We also got another protectorate slot from that, though. Less influence for attached camp. You know what? That actually sounds pretty good for us right now. I don't know where this monkey is going. I think this monkey was meant to go in this army. Just gonna delete this monkey, I think. You're gonna go hunt rebels. You are gonna hunt these enemies, but you clearly need to heal a little bit first. Confer. Oh, interesting. Empire's looking mighty rebellious, right? Love a Total War remake with Total War Napoleon features. So many Total War games that I want that just don't exist. Just give us Empire 2. Yep. One might say your head has a slight deformation. Ah, my brain contorts itself trying to comprehend your beauty. We have helms that would fit you regardless of your shape. If your helm is as venerable as you, my liege, I would fear for its integrity. Your helm looks like one of our larval eggs. And yours is why we invented septic tanks. Your form is most exotic. You are unique in a crowd. You are between beauty and madness. A song for you would be full of minor and suspended chords. Your head is a strange form. We would offer it an unusual sacrifice to the sages. Where I come from, we would grill your legs for supper. This is amusing. Let us get to the point. Who are you, and why do you have the entourage of lookalikes? Greetings, most worthy. I am, or at least a Horatio, call me Rachai, a seeker of beauty by nature, a troubadour by trade. Ignore my imperfections. You have useful qualities, courage and wit at least. I could find you a place among my people. Put your skills to use. I am honored, but I cannot rest, much less swear allegiance until I fulfill a promise. I must create a compendium of the most beautiful songs and tales in Sayata, a score of tabulature unknown to the galaxy, worthy of the most perfect. I believe there's a way to fulfill your mission. There's a temple not far from here where the secrets of the Sand Shaper's ethereal musics are kept. Search the Shaper's temple, and this guy will join my empire. The great portions and scores of the Noquesi epic poems are there as well. Where the hell is this? Oh, way up there. Alright, we'll search these ruins and get this loot. That guy's just skipping turns. Let's do like dust on population here. You're gonna kill off some rebels. Rebel. You'll attach to this city. And then get all of that stuff. I guess let's just like mess up some hydrocorns just for fun. We'll give you Deathlier Blow. Those are Doom Wraiths. Those are bugs. All of my monkeys can specialize. You're gonna just keep killing hydrocorns for now. So this army I was going to have hunt rebels. There's rebels here, here, and here. And then there's rebels also, yeah, here and here. Grab this loot. Start a quest. The pitted rusty pipe protrudes from the ground, crackling, sparking, and emitting the sound of lightning. A small tendril of dust waves above it, scintillating and lively, almost beckoning. There's bodies of many ouchlings, dead and dazed, scattered around. This thing is dangerous. Stay away from it. But it is dust. Dust! It calls, it sings, it beckons, but even the strongest, cleverest can't touch it. We have to try. In that case, my most obvious recommendation will fall on deaf ears. Tell me, if we can solve this, will we share the dust? Share dust? Never. Impossible. Have at least 4 districts with a laboratory. Is this in any specific city? It must be. Oh no. This is really brutal because this is like targeting a specific city, but I don't know which one. I'm going to put that in feedback. And then we can do that next turn. Troy was explicitly experimental. Pharaoh does not have superhero generals. Yeah, everyone is like pretty soft in Pharaoh. For the most part. Thrones of Britannia is the only Total War game since medieval you've not played other than Troy. Okay, yeah. Ancient Egypt didn't appeal to me. You Total War burnout. Yeah, that's totally fair. I don't know. If you played Troy, you pretty much played Pharaoh. They were much the same. Super Army was supposed to be the first wave to invade France. Betrayed me the turn I moved their general to London. Classic. Classic. This lost culture referred to themselves as the Renthetti, cultured and sophisticated, but doomed to fade as the seas arose. Their achievements in the visual arts seem to be particularly impressive, but little remains now. Tell us what you have learned and see that the troops respect the site. We get a bunch of research cost deductions. Okay. Darkhorn deposits. Plus 10 industry. Not super clear where I have to go for their quest. Horatio's pod. Oh, this guy also needs to build a haven. You know what? I'm going to do that next. I'm going to build it like right there, maybe. You don't have a haven yet. But I am having some stuff sacked. Now you have a haven. Now that was convenient. You also don't have one of these special items. We'll give you bonuses to crits for everybody. Okay, I could build your haven like right here, honestly. Get the last of those hydrocorns. I do still want to set up over here where the swaying tree of Sayada is. Because I want to know, like, is this like 50% industry, dust, science, and influence on all population? Oh, and we have another protectorate available. Now, here's a great question. +3 approval and +10 approval on cities. Battle spoils, science. I mean, I feel like let's go for these approval guys. We also have one of their dudes like leading our council. They can now flourish in our cities. Oh, I can buy Pops any of these. Interesting. We'll have you come back and just heal. And then maybe go up to those black hammers. You guys here. Oh, is there a fight going on? Yes. Get rid of them rebels. Let's get rid of those rebels too. This guy could make a camp if I wanted to grab these chickens. Minions Keep and Knight's Hall. Knight's Hall. Dominion's Keep. Ah, so I do want those chickens then. So you're going to build a camp there. These guys in the meantime. Advanced works, you've got the keeps. You really need some more populations. You could have some like monkeys or something, but I guess you're gonna maybe get those chickens? Yeah, I suppose so. Let's grab you that in the meantime. Lots of roads going on. Yeah, I'm not it's not really like clear when overexpansion becomes a thing. I mean, obviously we have overexpanded and I'm not really slowing down on that front. So you're going to build a haven right there. You gonna go hunt rebels. You're gonna build a haven right here. Okay, maybe not. This unit can be specialized. You're going to become a leeching palanquin. Keep cruising. Missed the anime talk. Been useless on the anime combo, so you're okay with missing that one? That's not the worst for sure. Kind of on brand for the time the Scots get to be a pain for the England. Fiance likes anime. Sometimes forget that I couldn't care less about it. He tries to talk to me about it. And yeah, that's neat. Till you have zero interest. I think that I'm a firm believer that there is an anime for everybody. And like, you don't have to be, just because it's really just it's TV shows, right? Like, you can find a TV show that fits like anybody's type, and there's so many different types of anime. It's like when people are like, oh, I don't like any video games. And I'm like, oh, okay. Then it's just like, you haven't played a game that's actually like the type for you. Because there is, I am a firm believer that there is a video game for everybody as well. Because there's so many and they're so different. Select a companion to share this haven with. Oh, all these notables. 2,000% critical on units in Hero's army. That doesn't seem like that's correct. 10 defense, 10 defense, 5 might, 50, 50. Sure, let's give you 2,000% critical. I didn't realize that's like how those havens work. Those are really good. So you're going to build a haven here. You're going to go hunt down these dweebs. I mean, at least these rebels are giving me lots of experience. I can't really complain too much about that. Those are double anomalies, so I want a lab there. Deep Shore. I kind of think you're going improvements at this point. Let's just give you a blast furnace to start. Grab you a couple more people. Start giving them some basic improvements as well. Skeleton camps, nice. Scour landscape action on camps. Haven built. $50 health, 50 health, 5 might. That's also very good. This guy's got the economic council seat. I was like, 5 might is kind of crazy. Have a noble be both a companion and sitting on the council at the same time. You want to share research? No. You're a bug. Not interested. Here's the problem. I want to explore down this way. So I think I'm going to have this guy go do that. You can kill off some rebels. I have to go around to fight this? Okay. Ooh, nice. A citadel is over here too. So we picked up the digs. I want to look at that like scour action as well. This is quicker close rifts. I can also hire Doom Wraith hunters. I'm like desperate for approval right now, so I should probably focus on that a little bit. Yeah, we're getting rebels still like popping up nonstop. And I don't think it's ever going to stop. Some good armor. Some very good armor. I think I'm going to put that on the big guy up here. Yeah, it's just better in every way. And then I guess ideally I'd want to give this guy a bunch of dreadlords who are very tanky and all have like super terrorize. I think that's probably what I'll do. And you're on rebel hunting perpetually now. You're also on rebel hunting perpetually. Doom doom ba doom ba doom doom ba doom 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 ba doom ba 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 dum dum da ba doom ba da ba da ba da bow. You need intuition, right? Now you get +2 to every stat. Perfect. Perfect. Sitting on a big fat stack of cash. I can't get rid of this glass deal. That's the problem. I also don't think that this would fix base approval 60, districts 24. The soul repositories add approval. 60, 70, 88. Yeah, I need like way, way more. You are missing so many people in this city. So I am going to build you another soul repository if this is the case. Because I forgot about how, like, insanely this went overboard. Where I want to build it, though, I guess here is a good spot. Yeah, I get approval for scribes. I get negative approval for artisans. And sorry, this camp has like an effect I can do now. I can scour, rewild, and scour. Raise this territory, making all tiles, including resource deposits, barren, but seeding new deposits. That I need the Lazulin. You also have Lazulin. All right, that's cool. I didn't know you could do that with your camps. Have you missed words? Not yet, Scottish. Not yet. People in the UK are never happy. Wanting to fall into the arms of a Scottish noble? Wink, wink. Guy spying on France called? You're not joking? You trace your lineage back to one of the Stuart kings. Oh, that's very fun. Allows you to be part of the Clan Stewart Society of America. Nice. I love those little, like, I don't know, those little things that you can do, that you could choose to do. I find it very, very fun. Create an anomaly in this territory. Oh, that's really neat. I'm just going to rejuvenate all the tiles here, because this is mostly barren tiles, I think. Oh, man, we are... got a lot of rebellions. I guess this guy's army could also help with it, though. No reason why not, really. You have a level up here. Gain max HP every time you kill something. Oh, I wonder if I should also close this rift. You know what? Let's go here, heal, and then maybe we'll pick up this underground citadel. Rebel, rebel, rebel. No. Okay. You're going to explore this direction. I guess I need a camp here. No, no, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not what I wanted. I could have these guys do it. Because you're connecting to this. You're connecting to that. Knight's Hall. Maybe I should have waited to do that, but... Alright, you're gonna come down here and build a camp. I'll save up to Dreadlord you. Give him some XP in the meantime. You're gonna go there, you're gonna go there. You're coming over here to heal, to get ready for this fight. This city. I feel like I am maybe bleeding population in these rebellions. So I'm not certain about it. Built a works there, right, to go around that advanced keep. I'm not mining that lazulin. Okay, that was a mistake. I should have been doing that a long time ago. In fact, I'm going to rush that build. Because that's, like, really important. These guys have a trader's post? Communal Habs, Advanced Works, Soul Repository. Communal Habs. Let's build a... Trader's post there, because that'll give them some roads, which they must already have somewhere. Here? Advanced Trading Post. Okay, well, whatever. It might build some more roads on this section, so. I still got to track down Eratidine and Thalentite. Go for them. Scour completed. Whoa. You don't need to build cities to mine resources? Are you serious? I didn't know that. That just like automatically built? Oh, man. What? It just costs money. Oh, that's such a game changer, dude. That's so valuable. We have a report from the field. We were checking a campsite when we found disturbing remains. The bodies look to be black hammer and they've been poisoned. We've actually had this event before. 20 dust gain per counselor or 500 dust. 20 times 10, 200 per character. I have 3 counselors. So this is slightly more. I can't believe that I can get all these resources, and I had no idea. This just feels like mind-boggling. So I want to build some districts around this guy right now. What I'll just do is like a works there, and then a merchant's house there. Huh. They rebelled, and it pulled my last lord out. Both of them, in fact. These guys have also lost a bunch of last lords to rebellions. Which doesn't feel like it's meant to be the case. Oh yeah, and you can only build one of, like, 2 of these soul repositories? 1 of them? I mean, it doesn't look like I can build any more here. Can be built once per territory. Okay. So I'm going to do that to try and get them some more. Guess let's just go with some improvements for the meantime. Yeah, so these rebellions are killing all of my pops to incredible numbers. Rewild this, but let's make these orchid bases. Come over here and get this curiosity. Bit of extra influence. And then I guess you better return to like rebellion control. You're going to go to that stronghold here. Oh! Another faction! Dreadlord. Dread Duke. Do these guys have rebels to deal with? Probably. You certainly do. Okay. Here's the commander's table, which will give us approval. There's some more rebels up here. Oh, so much happening at once. All those chickens need to be pacified. So you can extract that and that. And then we can also rewild here. Arch plate found, and more luxury goods. I guess you're going to deal with them. So this guy's good to just keep chilling for now. So I am starting to wonder, like, could I make improvements? This place actually has a 100% approval rating. Unknown 40. Grand City Hall is 68. Yeah, we can afford to start using some of the glass steel, especially now that we're making so much of it. Oh yeah, this is disastrous. The commander's table take like 42 turns to build. So you have a works, advanced habitations, a merchant house, a soul repository level 1, and a keep. I'm just going to grab you a merchant's house for right now. Having all of our people bleed out constantly is like really troublesome. I don't think I can afford parade stands because I don't think I can afford to get rid of approval. Influence for pop minus dust for pop on artisans and citizens. Maybe. What if I go back and build things like traveler shrines? Plus 15 approval. Emergency dwellings. 1 attachable territory. Oh my god. Okay. This is the problem, is I also never researched any of the approval tech. So these guys rewilded their area. Refuse that. It's funny how like quickly the mass rebellions happened. And we'll fight this. Goodness gracious. Hydro checks, thank you. Adding a grudge for water? Spent years working on our ancestry, got us into the Mayflower, the Daughters of the American Revolution, the War of 1812, Colonial Women of America. What is the War of 1812 society? Is that just a society for losers who got their White House burned down? That seems like a pretty bad society to be a part of. If you were part of the Canadian War of 1812 society, that'd be something worth bragging about. But otherwise, I think that's like, you're really just bragging about getting your ass handed to you in a war. Just saying. Just saying. We whopped you good in that one. And you still didn't learn your lesson. Defend, defend. Considering how many Irish people moved to the US, I would not be surprised if a lot of people could claim ancestry. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I have Irish citizenship. I have a full passport and everything. It is shocking how many Irish people are in North America. Take some big hits here. Let's get rid of that guy as well. Coup de grace. Interesting. You can cast that a second time now that it's been upgraded. He can't do much. Crap. 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 And then prep. No problem. They killed France. I feel so unsure. A's, I take your hand and lead you to the dance floor. A's, as the music dies, something in your eyes calls to mind a silver screen and sad goodbyes. As the U.S. getting your ass handed to you in a war by Canada. Canadian army is like half moose. I mean, have you ever fought a moose barehanded? It's not easy. I would not generally recommend it. Ooh, we got another one of these exalted determination bracelets. Deed achieved. Be the first to clear 6 fortresses. All units get plus 10 damage. Okay. Sure, why not? You know what? I'm gonna bribe you guys. Ah, the Tauhuk. We've encountered a new empire. Mighty warsmiths. Elite warsmiths. I don't know what I'm gonna use those guys for, but we'll figure that out after. Sister Fenshaven is available. I think we'll probably build that like right up here. What's your bonus? Determination. Oh, you already have it. Okay. Extra science per intuition. Extra dust. Critical chance. I don't really care about gathering curiosities so much anymore. Yeah, you're a real hodgepodge of stuff here. Health regeneration to non-hero minor faction units. Oh, let's give you that. Now I don't have to heal any of your units. They'll just heal automatically. In theory, I don't know if it'll actually work, but... $13 approval. Start working on that project, the commander's table. Completed our rewild over here. So no more barren tiles. I have another dreadlord in this guy's army. Ooh, the bugs are starting to press down into our territory now. So we might just go fight them for fun. For funsies. Or we might also just fight the Tauhuk for funsies, honestly. I do need to claim this area because it does have a wonder on it. So I'll have you come up here and like build a hero haven. Well, not there, but somewhere. You're being hit by monsters. You're also going to need some bonuses. You know, a trade post right here would be really good for you. I'm actually just going to rush that one. +2 approval, +1 approval per population on citizens. +2 approval for population on scribes. Blast furnace gives plus. Oh, I don't know what happened here, but suddenly I have +5 approval for every single improvement I add. I'm gonna fight an army of blast hammers. And then I guess just like keep fighting blast hammers. Because they're in the way. Maybe also building another camp here. Okay. Very good. Shocking how many UK suddenly found they had a rep of Ireland grandparent after a certain piece of national political self-mutilation. You're Swedish. You were raised on fighting moose, bare knuckles. All right. Well, then you should understand. You shouldn't be slander-beaking Canada. Havoc, how we doing, dude? Welcome, welcome. AFK, but heard your comments. Since when do Americans fight anything barehanded? There's at least one gun involved. True. Facts. Facts. Barehanded as bare arms. Yeah, they have the right to bear arms. Don't you know that? Where you live on California, not as many guns. Where you live, though, so many guns. Lots of guns. Guns for days. It's the American way. All right, you got rebels to fight. Off you go, fighting again. You got those rebels to fight, but also rebels over here, and I feel like maybe I should have you deal with them first. Okay, you should just quickly kill these rebels. And then go back to trying to build your haven. This guy... I don't actually know what I'm doing with this guy. You know what? I'm just going to disband him. I spent so much money upgrading him, and now I'm like, I don't need this. Sure, let's settle a camp there. Now. Traveler's Shrine. Basically, every place is just going to get a Traveler's Shrine right now. Immediately, even though it's not going to do enough for me. But it's a start. Oh, okay. You can build another one of these Soul Daddy chambers. You actually don't need approval. Just need to build these traveler shrines everywhere before we go any further. I got a little bit of approval in that city. And a little bit of approval in this city. Okay, so we're starting to reset it. Save up cash for a few turns as we unlock the next level, and we might be able to deal with the non-stop city crisis. Sun's out, guns out during summer. Very bad idea. The great moose nuking. They brow the goose, a regular angry goose, and let it loose. We surrender. The goose with loose poops?
Take it.
No, I'm not taking it. Bug? Bad. Yes, bad indeed. Give me this. Give me this. Give me rewild. Give me this. Ooh, what are you? Battalion Solisks. Ah, these are these snake dudes. We have fought them before. I'm still not like really sure what these guys want of me. And I accidentally just unpinned a very important quest. Oh, city cap. There it is. There's what I've been looking for. There is a city cap. Seven empires. The Gorog, the Hoi, the Amarantian, and the Foundling all really like us. I could probably get the Kin of Sheridan as number 5. But I feel like I could also probably like increase. I don't know. Does this mean like, can I only ever get 4 of these guys? And that's 6 different types of resources, of which I typically have 4. I mean, I don't even know where the other ones are, so. Your city, Daval's Reach, has been sacked. We have encountered the aspects. Well, that's fun. We've encountered lodgings. We've also entered a new era. The year of reckoning. No, the year of trepidation. Fortified cities. Ancient palanquins and blood tyrants. I do want all of those. Landscaping actions. Cash, money. Shared victory treaties. None of these look like they are approval related. Well, let's just keep going for urban planning right now. There's a moose loose about the hoose. Noras mockery of my people will not go unnoticed. It's a fair riot. That's a totally fair riot. I support it. In all of its violence. Ooh, man, I gotta say, I really like these flying guys for dealing with rebels. Can I beat you up? I bet I could. Technically, he's trespassing on my land, so... Is there anything I like here? This is hydromel. I don't really care about hydromel. I think I'm going to scour and then rewild this section. Yeah, I'm just going to beat these dweebs up. So I guess I can't have a city there either. You're going to build a hero haven right here. Excellent. Emergency dwellings get 15 approvals. So this is the next thing I need to build everywhere. Population slots as well. It gives 20 immediate approval and then 15 approval. And more importantly, it also gives us 1 attachable territory. Yeah, the rebellions are probably going to, like, chill out. Well, eventually. Yeah, I could probably rush all of these. If I wanted to. Most of our cities are back up to being happy, though, so... Or at the very least content. Can I beat you up? My neighbors need a safe word. Answering games is usually yes, play the tank. Exactly. Tanks are the best, except for priests. You know, if you're playing an MMO, you gotta play as a priest. Because they're the ones who are actually keeping everybody alive. All right, well, we've super mega expanded, but we've managed to deal with the rebellion massacre. So with that locked in and actually understanding our city cap now, why don't we cut this video here and come back to continue it in the next one for YouTube. We'll see you back here soon.